Welcome back to Prep Recruiting Insider. PRI, I'm the coach, Rick Gailey, along with our Prep Recruiting Insider. Your Prep Recruiting Insider, the man that makes coffee nervous, Renee Nadeau. And Renee, we're going to continue with our list of the best recruits in the area, knowing that it changes over time. We evaluate it all the time, but we had 1 through 10 last week, and today we're going 11 through 20. And we're starting with number 20, Pernell Jefferson, linebacker from Warren Easton.
He's an Oklahoma commit. He's a 6'2", 233-pound linebacker, All-State in 2014 with 115 stops. He's one of the most gifted players on a really, really good team. Warren Easton sheds blockers and good drops.
And number 19, Karan Baham from John Ehret.
And unfortunately, he's going to be out for the rest of the year. They're going to miss him. Missouri commit. He'll play slot, wide receiver, great open field runner, outstanding vision. Had in one game last year against West Jeff, 15 carries for 189 yards and 5 touchdowns. He also runs the 110-meter hurdles and the third leg of the 4x1 and 4x2.
And at number 18, another outside linebacker from McDonough 35, Clifford Chapman.
Heading to LSU, had 74 stops last year. He can add about 20 to 25 pounds, good at blocking kicks, closes quickly, and good in space.
And at running back at number 17 from Archbishop Shaw, Trey Ragas.
He's flying under the radar. Tulane, Ole Miss, and Arkansas looking at him, getting some feelers from Utah, South Carolina, Georgia, and Tennessee. Had over 1,800 yards last year and 23 touchdowns in one game, 272 yards and 6 scores last year. He's a lot like Matt Forte at this stage because he's flying under the radar, kind of underappreciated. 2 years so far, he's got over 3,000 yards and 36 touchdowns for the Eagles.
And going to number 16, another Ron Eagle, Cy Martin.
6'4", 225, hadn't decided yet, committed but changed his mind. He's looking at LSU, Miami, Kansas, Tulane, ULL, TCU, Florida State, Utah, Arizona State, and North Carolina. 6'4", 225, runs the 110 and 300-meter hurdles. Good at playing basketball. He's got a size 14 shoe, Rick, so he's not finished growing. He can be a good off-the-edge rusher.
And at number 15, Andre Anthony, a linebacker from Edna Carr.
6'3", 218, committed to the LSU Tigers. Extremely athletic, closing speed, great first step, covers the slot, and really out of position, good weak side linebacker.
And at number 14, Cameron Dantzler from St. Thomas Aquinas.
Committed on June 13th, going to Mississippi State. Big cornerback out of St. Thomas Aquinas. Considered Texas Tech, Louisiana Tech, Southern Miss, Tulane, are all trying to change his mind. He tracks the ball very well, Rick. Instinctive, was a wide receiver, anticipates the route, good nose for the ball, change of direction, good vertical, and good timing. And he roams that defensive backfield, 6'2", 275.
And at number 13, Irv Smith Jr., a tight end from Brother Martin.
6'4", 235, going to Texas A&M. His dad was a #1 draft pick of the New Orleans Saints back in 1993. Good receiver, solid blocker, can split out, good at football and basketball, plays in both for the Crusaders. Impeccable work ethic, hard worker, a skilled runner after the catch, and he's going to make a good one for the Aggies.
And number 12, Trey Turner, a running back from Holy Cross.
He's on his show today. 4.33 speed, heading to Arizona State, where he'll play both football and baseball. Explosive home run threat. Good arm in baseball, good bat as well. Cuts at full speed, doesn't give the defender a good shot at him, and he is a home run threat. Baseball or football, Rick.
And another Ron Eagle from McDonough 35. The third one on this list at number 11, Stephon Taylor.
And he's being overlooked. 6'4", 295 defensive tackle, nearly 40 offers. LSU, Auburn may be in a tug of war. Florida State and Texas are right behind. Very athletic, explosive first step, great motor, very intense, good desire, balance, uses his hands very well. And of course, he plays for Wayne Reese, where he knows the technical aspects of football, but he is going to be a good one wherever he goes.
And that's number 11 through 20 in the Renee Nadeau Top 40 as we'll go through the course of the year. Renee, we mentioned it a bit last week, and this just continues to prove it, the depth in recruiting. It seems like every year gets bigger and bigger, more recruitable athletes than ever.
I had 40 in my list, Rick, and it was hard to pare it down to 40. I mean, there's so much talent in the city, metro area. This year, it is unbelievable. I say it all the time. If you haven't been to a high school football game in a while, you're missing the stars of the future, because there's some great talent out there on every level of football. As you said too, Rick, guys who are maybe in the lower part of the top 40 are going to be moving up because of their maturity, if you will, and more visibility. So, you know, I wouldn't put a whole lot in who's my top 10, top 20. It's names on the list, and the recruiters know who's on there.
Absolutely. As our guest today, Chris Thompson, proved, he only had one offer and ended up being able to play 10 years of professional football. It's not what you give, and it's what you do with what you got that counts. And Renee, I sincerely believe right now that this is the golden age of prep football in the New Orleans area.
Oh, without a doubt. And there's so many good players. And the thing is, too, I always say this, but the coaching is unbelievable. There's always 30 to 35 guys who played high school football in the metro area on NFL rosters. So that's good talent, but it's also outstanding coaching.
And the whole state can be proud of the coaches and the job that they do, because we take it very seriously, and it's we're fortunate that we can make a career out of being a coach. And I don't see why you have to go anywhere else in the country to get better coaching than we have right here in Louisiana.
I concur.
This is Prep Recruiting Insider here at NOLA Motorsports in Avondale. We're in the speed shop today with some of the most impressive and incredible cars you will ever see. Get a chance to come out to NOLA Motorsports Park in Avondale. Prep Recruiting Insider, PRI. We are going to be right back after this timeout.